Hello anybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin. I'm Mr. Devious, or just Deeb, and in the last episode, we finished up the Forest of Hope, and in today's episode, we're going to be taking a more relaxed day, getting the final part in the impact site, since the Forest Navel is going to be kind of very stressful. So this is probably going to be a fairly short video, but I'm not sure, because the impact site, even though it is small and there's only one part for us to get, there is a lot you can technically do here. But the most important thing is you can get stuff and do things you couldn't before. So first things first, we're going to want to take a combination of Pikmin, and by that I mean we're going to want to take like 50 blues and 20 yellows and 30 reds. There's no particular reason for this setup. I mean, I do need blues. Blues and yellows are the only ones you really need to get the part. I mean, you definitely need both. And though I'm not sure if you can even get blue Pikmin without red Pikmin, but maybe it's just unlikely. You probably can get enough parts to go to that other area, whatever it was called. Maybe. I don't know. So, iridescent flint beetle, I think I've talked about it before. Pikmin, if they get near it, they'll get obsessed and want to kill it, but there's nothing you can really do about it. Now, yesterday I came here and I showed off Gulix, which was one of the unique enemies you could fight. Here is the other unique enemy. This is Mamuda. He is weird. If he hits your Pikmin, he'll plant them in the ground, but he won't kill them. He's kind of a really strange enemy and really ugly to look at. So, yeah. This thing has weird lore behind it, particularly in regards to the Smoky Prog, which I killed on another day. The Smoky Prog is thought to be a malformed larval form of the Mamuda. That is to say, the Smoky Prog is basically a messed up baby version of this monster. Now, this is also considered the god of Pikmin, for some reason. I don't know why Olimar comes up with these ideas and why he says these things, but the basic idea goes that he plants the Pikmin and he's seen as a protector. But because the Smoky Prog uproots the Pikmin, the theory goes that in actuality, the adult version of the Mamuda plants the Pikmin, and the larval form uproots them to eat them. It's kind of, it works, it makes sense in the nature of the games, even if this is never explicitly said. He is a little annoying though when you actually deal with him, because, well, as you can see, he just totally wasted our time. And there's one thing I don't like to do, it's waste time, that's right. So we're gonna want to get these bombs because they're bombs. Everybody loves bombs. Everybody loves bombs. Really though. And here's Olimar teaching us yet again that you can't exceed that many Pikmin in the field because blah blah blah. Pikmin logic. But it's for the best because past 100, that'd be a ridiculous amount of Pikmin to command. And even 100, you rarely... Sorry. Even beyond that, you rarely ever need 100 Pikmin to take care of what you need to do. But it's a good number. 100 is just a nice number. So, we're gonna try and get our yellows with their bombs. Sorry, they're a bit uncooperative. We have 6 bombs, so we're gonna throw 3, and that'll blow down the wall. Now with the remaining ones that we have, we're gonna take them into this new area with these, I think these are called Pearly Clamps. I know it's a stupid name, but whatever. Well, first things first, we're gonna put them to the side, while we grab these other Pikmin and set them to work on something else. Well, first things first, again, I know I'm kind of getting distracted by a million things. The yellows don't know how to organize themselves, but that's just fine. We'll put the yellows up here for now and get them to surround this, even though we need the last 3 Pikmin in order for them to actually move it. As for these dudes, though, we're going to take them and we're going to set them to work on this destructible wall over here, because we can. All I'm gonna do in this day, though, is get the last part and then get, like, the... How did that red Pikmin get over there? And then get the 20 pellets and maybe the 10 pellets, because I don't want to waste the opportunity to get more Pikmin. Why is there so much slowdown? Maybe it is the number of things on screen. It's funny, because I've never had this happen before. Okay, so basically these enemies, you want to attack the Pearl, and if you attack them too long, the Clamp will eat them. But if you have Bomb Rocks, Pikmin throws a bomb, that takes out most of its health. You throw another bomb, that gives you a Pearl. Those Pearls give a lot of whatchamacallit. A lot of something. A lot of Pikmin. They give like 50 Pikmin each. Now, if you can aim this just right, you can throw the Pikmin into the water. Way too far into the water. And don't drown, buddy. Okay, so let's pretend that didn't happen. And let's get our buddy back over here and just kind of put him back into what he was doing before. Wait. What is that sound? What are those Pikmin doing? Oh my god. Why are the red Pikmin drowning? Why? Why is this happening? No. No. Oh my god, what the hell happened over here? Why were the red Pikmin sliding off into the water? That makes no sense. That was scary. That was dreadful and scary. Well, since our mission is going to have us taking on these clamps with the blue Pikmin, we are going to set a bunch of red Pikmin on this. First things first, we're gonna put a bunch of Pikmin on the Pearl, and then we're gonna put the rest on this thing, because, well, we can. And that will take care of that. And while they take care of that, we are also gonna get this one by getting the yellow Pikmin up here. You may also notice that the yellow and the 20 blocks, you need 20 of those respective types of Pikmin in order to even get to them. Like, you need 20 blues to get to the blue pellet, you need 20 yellows to get to the yellow pellet. The red one is just kind of there because it's not surrounded by fire or anything. We're gonna get that one last. So here's a Pearly Clamp. Here is how you fight them. You throw your Pikmin at it, and then the latch is gonna snap back, but you don't want to get too greedy. It's very easy to get greedy when you're fighting this enemy, because if they get eaten, they're dead. So my general advice is to wait until it folds all the way back and then call them off of it. You can generally wait like 1 second after it reaches back its full potential, but you don't get greedy. There's no point in getting greedy. There's nothing to gain by getting greedy, but there's everything to lose. Like those Pikmin. Even after it's dead and you get the Pearl, they can still eat your Pikmin, like they did just there. So, I managed to lose 2 Pikmin, just great. And here is the part that we want to get. And these guys are just kind of tedious to fight, as you can see. This isn't the most thrilling battle. It's really a battle of your own patience, just whittling down their health without letting them eat your Pikmin until they're dead. And we want that part that is clearly sitting in there, but we want it. How did it even get in there? It must have fell from the sky and then into its mouth, because that's not how clams work. Pearly clamp. Plus, it's kind of easy to get into a haze when you're fighting this thing and, like, even forget what you're doing. But, man, is it just me or does this one have a lot of health? I called him back. I call shenanigans. This one feels like it has more health or something, but maybe I'm just insane and just doing something differently. Oh well. So how are you doing today? There's not really a lot you can say when you're fighting this thing, when you're fighting a monster that's a deal of patience, and as you can see, I must be getting impatient or something. Call these guys back before they get murdered. We've lost about 5 Pikmin to these guys. That's not the worst, but, you know, it's not great either. And this should take care of it. No. Jeez. I do not remember this taking so long. I'm sorry. And that gets us the positron generator. By combining batteries with solar cells, this machine can generate incredible amounts of electricity. What a timely find. Those instant space noodles will taste better heated up. Even Spaceman Olimar has to eat noodles. Because poor, I guess? I don't know. But as you can see, we just fall short of the number of Pikmin that would be nice to have for getting both things that we would want to get. I'm just not good with words today. And the red Pikmin are generous and will help with carrying that back, even though they don't necessarily. They clearly don't have to. But anyway, this is just good for our numbers. And you know, I'm wondering if I should even bother with that 20 blue pellet up there, because I clearly don't need it, really.
Positron generator. This electric generator is so powerful that if you approach it carelessly, you'll get an electric shock. I have now recovered 26 of 30 parts.
Yeah. 3 more, and those are all in the forest navel. You know what? Now that I think about it, just thinking about it, and while these Pikmin moo, we don't need any more Pikmin than we already have. This is kind of a refill area more than just a straight number bolstering area. And where do we... Oh, there's a Pikmin up there. Well, as I get him, I'm just gonna go through my train of logic. This area is good for restocking if you suffer heavy losses or something, but generally speaking, you're not gonna need more than 100 of each Pikmin color type, so long as you're careful. And, well, that's just basically the brunt of it. If I could, like, you don't even need anywhere near 100 yellow Pikmin, for example, but the more careful you play, the less you need it. And if you have, say, I have... Look how many blue Pikmin I have. I have over 300 blue Pikmin. Yeah, let's just go to Sunset. There's no point in us staying here and gathering up more Pikmin other than to say, oh yeah, look at all the Pikmin I got. Even though that is a satisfying feeling to watch your numbers grow. This is the first time we've had a multiracial army in a while now, since we've been using the blues so much, but anyway. With that, we will return to our ship. They will return to their ships, and our ship is looking fine. I think there's only 2 parts left for that will... Actually, I think the last 3 parts will visibly appear on the ship or around the ship. So that's nice, that's cool. That's very cool. Sorry, Bulborb, no food for you.
12 days since impact. It is very strange. The scenery of this planet, which I once found hostile, now sometimes strike me as surprisingly serene. Perhaps the Pikmin have opened my heart to the beauty of this world. I even started thinking that there were some parts I do not need. A daydream. He just will not stop about optional parts. The game is really, really trying to hammer in the idea that you don't need all the parts. It's kind of silly, really, but, well. 5 Pikmin died. But that's okay. As you can see, we have more than enough sufficient numbers of each of our numbers, and we probably won't need to restock any more throughout the rest of this journey. So today was a bit of a short video and a short day. That's okay. That's just fine. We're going to take advantage of our opportunity and just kind of end the video there. And in tomorrow's episode, we're going to struggle to get the last 3 parts. So wish me luck, and I hope to see somebody then. Bye-bye!